Period of time. Is always a challenge, but so I'm starting to see some branching in here as I separate out the branches. And the more as I start to cut more and more, I can start to see, what's going on here. So you can see, I already can see kind of those main branches coming out. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, which one of these do I want to choose to be, my main branch? One, it has to be small enough so I can bend it. So I can feel, can I bend this up? If I wire this, could I bend this up? Could I bend this up? I want it to be big enough to, look like a trunk, but I don't want it to be so big that I can't bend it, easily without extra work. So you got like this guy, he's coming like right out of the base. So I know I don't want him, so I'm going to remove that one. Okay, so now I can start to see that the main trunk here coming out of the soil. As you can see, that's what I'm looking at here from this side. Now I'm like, okay, I could take this guy, I could take this guy. I also want something that has side branches because once I get him twisted up, I'm going to want to have some side branches so I can sell those. This guy has longer side branches, this guy does not. So I think what I'm going to do is I can also, instead of just cutting off branches, I could also what's called ginny branches. So that means removing the bark so that it's going to be white and weathered, and that gives a look of age. One thing to add for the bonsai is I want this tree that may be young and growing to look like a big old tree. That is the goal. The goal is to make the tree look a lot older than it actually is, and especially in a case like this. So putting dead wood on it, or ginning, is one of the techniques that we do in order to, achieve that. So I determined I'm going to make this guy my main branch. So now I'm looking at what are the other things coming off of here, and what can I actually, do with some of those. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these. I don't want these, but I may want to gin those to make, again, to get some more interest looking in our tree. So the gin, it has to be a certain length of branch in order to look good. Got this branch down here, so you can see like the branches coming right out of the ground. I definitely don't want this. Alright, so now we got the start of our tree here. So all I'm going to do is, of course, junipers grow up and out flat, but I don't want it flat. I want it to kind of stand up, and I'm going to make this into more of what's called an informal upright. If you look over there, which is 80% of bonsai trees tend to be informal uprights, meaning they come up. You want some movement, meaning kind of left and right as it goes up. So what I'm going to do is feel, how bendy is this? Now I have a variety of wires here. So what the wire is going to do is I'm going to wind the wire around the branch I want to bend, and when I bend the branch, the wire will hold it there in place. And then when I'm bending, I'm actually breaking and damaging the trunk, and it will heal back in itself and set in that place. And maybe I have to keep the wire on 2 or 3 years, and then when I remove that wire, that will keep that shape. So This is it's pretty thick, and I have different size.